Hey everyone, I hope you're doing fantastic already this week. I wanted to make this video very short, simple, to the point, but it's all about being intentional in your business. So I am taking this out of this amazing book by John Maxwell. It's The Daily Reader. And today's little tidbit of information was about being intentional, and it just really stuck with me. And it's something that we all need to be doing in our businesses. So I'm just going to read this short little paragraph, and I'm just going to go from there. So, be intentional. So what does it mean to be intentional? It means working with purpose, making every action count. It's about focusing on doing the real things and the right things moment to moment, day to day, and then following through with them in a consistent way. So consistency is key with being intentional. Successful individuals are intentional. So each and every one of you are successful Plexus ambassadors, so be intentional. They aren't scattered or haphazard. They know what they're doing and why they're doing it. So knowing your why is so important. You need to know exactly why you're doing this business. What drives you? What are you doing in this business? And what do you want to accomplish in this business? So what is your why? For a team to be successful, it needs intentional people who are able to remain focused and productive, people who make every action count. That's you guys. How intentional are you? So ask yourself this today. We're at the beginning of the week. It's a great way to start your week and just think, how are you being intentional? How are your actions intentional? What are you doing today that's consistent and intentional in your business? As you proceed through your day, do you have a plan and purpose for everything you do? Do you know where you're going and why you're doing what you're doing? Or are you simply drifting down the stream of life? So ask yourself those questions today. Are you being intentional? Do you know where you're going in life and what you're doing? Do you have a plan and purpose for everything that you do? If your teammates don't detect a sense of intentionality with you, they won't know what to expect from you, and they will be unlikely to count on you when it really counts. So being intentional is duplicatable. So when you are with your team and you're training your team, teach them about how to be intentional, how to go through their day. What really strikes with me is your DMO. So how are you being intentional with your DMO? Do you have a plan? Are you going through your power hour, making real conversations and being genuine? Or are you just randomly liking posts and commenting here and there, not really with a plan or purpose in mind, just doing it because you should be doing it. So, what's your DMO like? What's your plan? Are you writing down people's names that you should be contacting on a daily basis? Do you have a plan for this month of how you're reaching out to people? Are you loving on non-Plexus people? Are you being intentional with your training, or are you just doing training just because you feel like as a leader you should be training? So these are just things to think about with how to be intentional with your business, because if you're not being intentional, you're just literally just going to go sifting through the cycle of an ambassador. You're not going to make those promotions. You're not going to hit your goals. So every day it takes time. It takes being intentional to get your point across, to make those connections, to follow up with people, to have people really trust you, because when they see that you're intentional, they're going to see that you really are in this to win this in this business. They are going to see that you are legit, that you are a strong Plexus ambassador. So being intentional in your business is seriously so important. So that's why I just wanted to talk with you guys today about being intentional, about how to run your business, how to really just take a hold of this and run with it. We have convention coming up soon, so if you're going, look forward to that. Be excited about it. Really get the hype up going with your teams, and learn so much and take home what you learn with you. Don't just leave it in Vegas. Take it home and train your teams. But be intentional from day one and till the rest of your Plexus lives, as funny as that sounds. But, we have Leaders Retreat coming up, and that contest is going to be announced soon. So learn how to be intentional with your business and how to get to Leaders Retreat, because when you're intentional about your DMO, about who you reach out to, who you follow up with, about those new contacts, about the people who are, not on your team yet, but reaching out to them, just loving on them. When you're intentional about training your team, that is going to help you get to where you want to be at Leaders Retreat, whether it's just to make it there, whether it's to get the special, day thing that they have going on, where you can earn like a special event, whether it's getting a check or whether it's aiming for that shopping spree, whatever it is, be intentional about it. Set those goals and work day in and day out and be intentional. So that's all I have for you guys today. Be intentional today. Make every action count.